Welcome everybody to Chase the Smoke. I'm Chase Urbanski. Today we're going to be doing tri-tip. Let's get to prepping. Here we have a choice tri-tip, about 3.5 pounds. Going to trim it down, throw some seasonings on it, throw it on the Weber Smoky Mountain, and then put it down on the Weber kettle and sear it on some grill grates. First things first, you're definitely going to need a sharp knife. Going to want to get rid of some of this fat. Just start trimming it up. Get rid of some of this silver skin. Also, what I'll do is I'll score it a little bit just so I can get the seasonings down into the meat a little bit. Once it's trimmed to your liking, then you want to throw some seasoning on it. First, we're going to start with our base layer, our garlic jalapeno. Love using this. Actually going to start with the bottom first. A little bit of this on. It's definitely going to give it that heat element. Then we're going to start with a little bit of our Yardbird. It's going to give it the color and the flavor. Just trying to build up some layers. Using a little bit of our Smoke Mafia from Rub City. This stuff is really good. Really has that smoky flavor in it and definitely helps with tenderizing the meat and to finish it off. We have our California Cattleman's Grill Tri-Tip. This seasoning is definitely really good. Then for the top, start over again with our jalapeno rub next to Yardbird, Smoke Mafia from Rub City, and Cattleman's. I'm gonna press it in, let it sit for a little while. That way it absorbs into the meat. While it's absorbing into the meat, we're actually gonna move over to the pit and get that prepped up. Today we're going to be firing up the Weber Smoky Mountain using some Royal Oak charcoal. Here I have the WSM 18 set up minion style. I put a piece of cherry wood inside the middle. Now that the charcoal is ashed over and is good and hot, we're actually going to be dumping this into the center, and that's going to light the rest of the coals after a while. Now I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to Milos Meat Shop here in Gilroy. Awesome, great shop. Tons of meat to choose from. Tri-tip, brisket, ribs, wagyu, you name it, he's got it. Go check him out here local in Gilroy off of 10th Street. He'll hook you up. Now that the Weber Smoky Mountain has come to temp, it's time to place it on the smoker. Place the tri-tip in the center of the rack over the water pan. We're looking for an internal temperature in about an hour, around 120, 125 degrees. We're getting the charcoal fired up for our grill grates. Get them nice and hot for our sear marks on the tri-tip. Now that the coals are nice and hot, we're going to throw in our grill grates and let these get up to temp. Now that it's been an hour, I'm going to check it at 135. That's definitely ready to take off. So now that this is all heated up, spray some Pam on it. Layer down, press it in a little bit, make sure you get all the grill grates covered on it. Let it sit, give it about 30 to 45 seconds. Next we're going to rotate it, repress it down a little bit more, cover it for another 30 to 45 seconds, then we'll flip her over. Awesome piece of meat, cut perfectly. A little bit rare in the middle. Definitely a juicy piece of meat. You can see the juices flowing right out. Now we're gonna try it. Juicy. Awesome piece of meat. Leaving a little bit of that fat cap on the bottom. Fat is flavor. Now for the recap. We had a 3.5 pound tri-tip, took it out of the package. It was untrimmed, so we trimmed it up, took all the silver skin off, flipped it over, trimmed up some of the fat cap. After that, we scored it, threw some seasoning on it, flipped it over, seasoned that part. We put it on the Weber Smoky Mountain, got the temperature up to 275, cooked it for about an hour, checked it, it was at 135, pulled it off, let it rest for a few minutes, got the Weber kettle ready, got that all nice and hot with the grill grates, threw it on the grill grates to get the sear marks, took it off, and it was ready to eat. If you like this video, please check out all of our other videos. Click like and subscribe, and don't forget to always chase the smoke.